Y'all gonna have to show me what's really going on.
Okay, so let me clarify to y'all so you can really understand. My 4 children, when I left, before I left, okay, 2 of them was with the other grandmother, okay, which is their father's mother. 2 of them was with the father's mother, their other grandmother, and the other 2 was with my Babylon brother, all right? They were under supervision of adults. Adults was watching them, okay? They're minors. I did not leave them unsupervised. I did not abandon them, okay? Now, you all saying a whole bunch of stuff about them. They are well taken care of, okay? And probably in better positions than a lot of y'all children.
Don't do that. Don't be like that. Just tell the truth.
Okay, so this is the thing. This is the thing that I wanted to say. And y'all keep saying about paperwork. Oh, sign the paperwork, sign the paperwork. Okay. Now this is what I wanted to say. While y'all saying all that stuff and I've been quiet for weeks. How y'all know if I haven't already signed the paperwork and sent it off? You know? Y'all just assuming things. So what I'm trying to say is the paperwork that y'all keep talking about has already been signed off to the person that it needs to go to, which is a family member, which is one of their family members, okay? And I'm not paying attention to the comments, but that's basically it. So, okay, so I have not abandoned them, so y'all can stop saying that, okay? They were left with one of the grandmother, right? The other grandmother, and the other 2 was left with my Babylon brother, okay? Yeah, and okay, so that's basically it, and the paperwork has already been sent off, okay? I've done that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the paperwork, I sent the paperwork off, and my children is going to be with the family member that's best for them, that that can take care of them properly. So that's basically what it is. Okay.
That doesn't give fine details. This is why people keep having a problem with what's going on, because you're not telling them the details of what's going on. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? You explain to me so simple, and then you get on the live, and then you give them like not being in detail about the situation, about everything. Yeah, take your time and tell them what, tell your universe what's going on.
Yeah. So my 4 children, they're going.
Talk about from the beginning. You going to Costa Rica, why you made the decision to do what you did. Just be clear. Because there's a lot of confusion out there. Yeah. And the devil is the author of confusion.
Yeah.
So if we're godly people, we must move with clarity.
Yes.
So you have to
be very detailed about everything, because I was
they create confusion. You just bear the light that puts out the darkness. You just tell the truth. Tell what's going on. What you told me was clear. Yeah. I don't want to run your mouth.
Yeah.
You gotta run your own mouth.
Yeah.
Tell them what you told me.
Okay, so basically, okay, let's rewind so I can go into details with you all about everything. Okay, so I have actually, this isn't my first time being here in the tropics. I actually, like 3 years ago, me and my family, my ex-husband, and I had my 3 children. I was pregnant with my 4th. We had moved to Costa Rica, and we was there for almost a year. And you know what I'm saying? The reason why I moved there is because I wanted a better life for my family. Because this is before I even knew who Chief was. I didn't even know who Chief was or what Carbonation was. This was like 2016. That was the year when I had moved to Costa Rica. And it was just, you know, my ex-husband, 3 children. I was pregnant with my 4th child. I had my 4th child in Costa Rica. And my Babylon mother, you know, she came a few, anyways, like a few weeks or a couple months after I got there to Costa Rica. She was telling me she wanted to be there for the birth of Jeremiah, you know, and see, this is the thing, you have to, okay, this is the thing, like, you have to have good intentions. So basically, I realized after she was there, her intentions wasn't good in the beginning. She was calling the U.S. Embassy. She had already called the U.S. Embassy and said a whole bunch of lies about me and my ex-husband, saying a whole bunch of, and she was doing a lot of slick, sneaky stuff, spiteful things. I'm her daughter, her only daughter, and the stuff she did to me was was so upsetting, to the point where I was so angry where, you know what I'm saying, it was just very upsetting. So but oh my gosh, when she first got to Costa Rica, she's smiling, giving me a hug, she gave us gifts, but she was doing some real fucked up stuff behind my back. Okay. Excuse myself. Okay. Okay. So she was doing everything she could. Okay, so she was doing everything in her power to try to break my family apart, and things didn't work out in her favor. You know what I'm saying? Everything was fine with us, but the point where I'm trying to make is her intentions wasn't good, and she didn't, like, I was trying to just provide a good lifestyle for me and my family, and we was trying to figure out a way how to become self-sufficient, you know, because I was already done with Babylon, like for real, for a whole bunch of different reasons, because, you know, it's backwards, it's ass backwards there. If you flip the word evil around, it's spelled live, y'all. You all living backwards, you know. So that's basically what it was. She called Child Protective Service on me in Costa Rica. They came to my house. The police came to my house, and I let them in. I was like, come on in. I had nothing to hide. The Child Protective Service lady, she was opening up the refrigerator, made sure, because my Babylon mother, she was lying to me, a bunch of lying, saying, oh, they don't have nothing to eat. They don't have a job. They don't have food to feed them. So the lady's checking in the freezer. I have food in my refrigerator. She saying, oh, they're not in school, and just saying a whole bunch of stuff to try to really fuck shit up for me, you know. She was doing really spiteful stuff, and I was really shocked by some of the things she had done that she did to me while I was there. She was not acting like a mother, you know, to the point where it was so much stuff that is a little complicated to put everything in words, because it was so much chaos, you know, that she caused. It was her. It was just her, you know. So y'all tripping because I didn't. Okay. So the reason why I didn't bring my 4 children along is because. Yeah. Okay. So let me go back to that. So basically, when I was in Costa Rica, that's just basically what she was doing. Yeah. So excuse myself, my mind is jumping like this. It's a different thought. Okay, so when the Child Protective Service lady came in and everything, it was freaking amazing.
Why are you getting like this about this story?
Yeah.
Why are you getting so nervous? What's going on in your mind? What is your emotion? What are you going through? Are you hurt by your mama doing this stuff? Like, I feel your energy is giddy. You start to get like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm bothered by all of this because I don't like being misunderstood, you know. just how people is judging me. Like,
You're gonna be alright. It's always more than one side of the story, bro. Like,
yeah, that's true. I know.
people don't understand when your own mother do that shit to you. It's hard because you her daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's the generational curses. This is the shit we talking about right now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold the camera. I'm gonna just let you talk. And y'all. So.
It's really, oh my God.
What does it make you feel like? What your mom portrayed you? What you feel like what is it?
I don't trust her. I don't, yeah, because of just how.
But you want a relationship with your mom.
Yeah,
What is it that influenced you to be Republican? We struggling while everybody siding with the Democrats. We playing straight into their hand. You ain't seeing that? Freedom of speech. So y'all really still believe in that? Well, if y'all do, please.
But just how
keep it at? Cause we ain't free in the ghetto where my people at. We gotta think.
She's mentally unstable.
Doing this confusing guys people love. I seen enough. The schools are so corrupt. You setting your child's future, they setting your child up. Children don't wanna listen, they learning to give up.
So the Child Protective Service people come to Costa Rica. They open your refrigerator, and what happens, man?
She tells them that, you know, that they're not in school, so the Child Protective Service lady helped me get them into school while we were there. So they was actually in school for a while. And the lady, she was just really trying to help me out. And the way, oh my gosh, just the way my Babylon mother behavior was, the lady got to see how she was acting. And you know, I mean, that's basically it. The lady left and I said,
So how did you get back to the States from Costa Rica? You were still in Costa Rica. How did you get back to the States?
Actually, the other grandmothers, she was actually helping us out, supporting us while we were there. Like my Babylon.
So you have another grandmother? What do you mean?
My children's other grandmother, not my mother, but their other grandmother.
The other grandmother, what, from the father's side? Like,
yes, from the father's
From your father's side?
From the children's.
The children's father's side.
Yes, so the children's grandmother, the other grandmother. She actually helped us financially, and not just financially, but there for us in every type of way. Like we were surviving because of her. And
so your ex-husband's mother.
Yes, she's been a huge blessing and been there for me since I've known her. And then that's the thing that upsets me, that Cheryl always take credit and act like she was the only one that was helping out when the other grandmother did more.
Right.
And
okay, so what got you back to the States from Costa Rica?
The other grandmother paid for our airline tickets.
But why would you go back? Why didn't you just stay in the tropics?
Yeah, we actually had intentions on, my ex-husband, we had intentions on going back to the tropics, going back to Costa Rica. We was going to give ourselves about a year or two to just get our finances together.
So you left because of financial reasons?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was...
And so y'all went back to the States. And when you went back to the States, why you started dealing with your mother again? Why would you ever deal with her after she did that to you? Why not cut ties?
I know.
So,
I know, and it seems like that doesn't make any damn sense, because it's like so much that I've been through with her that she done to me that was very hurtful, and she have not apologized to me. And I still forgive her.
You hurt by that? That hurts your feelings?
Yeah.
Because you love her?
Yeah, I do. Since I've been an adult, I wanted a closer relationship. I can't.
That influence you to be Republican. We struggling while everybody siding with the Democrats. We playing straight
Let it out. Let it out. Say it.
freedom of speech.
Yeah, let it out. Just let it out. Don't have it inside, because if you leave it inside, it can harm you. Say what we let it all out. Like let it all out. And whatever you feel that you want to say to your mother, that's the most vulnerable feelings. Sometimes it comes out kind of hard, but just.
She's a felon. Y'all just saying that shit. Look, hold on. And she's a felon, right? Then do me a favor and show me the proof of that, and I have to let her go. Do the men in carbonation drink my sperm? Man, what kind of question is that, yo? Nah, that shit was wrong, my nigga. So it's one thing to proclaim the kingdom, but to leave your kids in an unsafe. Nah, you gotta make sure they straight.
God has closed his eyes. I feel dirty
said
inside.
technically biological.
I'm out here living check
It doesn't
check,
matter.
just surviving the times. It's a crime to know which words and don't attempt to abide. The fool searches for a sign, not the intelligent mind. I spit rhymes, you know I kick rhymes like every day. You can tell I'm sincere from just the things that I say. Try to talk to the kids, but they lost in the streets. I try to show them the way. The Lord has showed it to me.
Does she have a warrant out for her arrest? Is what I wanted to ask you.
You ain't gotta sell dope. I know that life beat you up, got you stuck on the road. What did Christ die for? He died to save your soul. I want you to be the light to everybody you know. Go ahead and show me.
We didn't put no
So that's a lie.
Why your connection? What's wrong with your connection? I can't keep you.
All right, hang up, come back.
Show me. Let me see what's really going on.
Wow, that's life. That's life. So what? This is life. That's what we do. Call back in. What's wrong with you? You can't get your test. You can't face your demons. Everybody gotta face their demons, nigga. You feel me? Everybody gotta face their shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, all right. So what you mean getting put on the spot? That's real, nigga. That ain't your cousin. Your cousin is your aunt's daughter. I said, is that your aunt's daughter? You said, yeah. It was.
Her grandma and her grandma and her mom. Technically, it's her mom. She raised her.
You see, he's saying technically.
She raised her as her daughter.
It doesn't matter if she raised her as her daughter. If that ain't what it is, that's not what it is.
Y'all gonna have to show me what's really going on.
Talking about it. It don't even make no sense.
Y'all gonna have to show me what's really going on.
So she gotta like make a comment. Bring it back.
As I walk through the valley of death, I see these addicts on the corner steady battling death. They gon' let that rock take away the last of their breath. Watch the flesh decay until there ain't nothing left. Mercy, what is it that influenced you to be Republican? We struggling while everybody siding with the Democrats. We playing straight into the head. You ain't seeing that? Freedom of speech, are y'all really still believing that? Well, if y'all do, please tell me where y'all keep it at.
So y'all not even
really free in the ghetto where my people at. We gotta think, don't listen to social media, cause all it's doing is confusing God's people love. I seen enough, the schools are so corrupt. You setting your child's future, they setting your child up. Children don't wanna listen, they learning to give up. Stick them into a prison and lock the cell up. Y'all have to show me. Let me see what's really going on. Let me see the truth.
But biologically,
Show me. Let me see what's really going on. Let me see the truth.
yeah, but
I slipped into the grip of the enemy's fingertips. Falling from grace, fell on my face when I tripped. Stripped out of my pride.
Right.
Naked, I'm trying to hide. Who gon' see me cry if God has closed his eyes?
So
I feel
she's your cousin.
dirty inside, unworthy to rise. I'm out here living check to check, just surviving the times. It's a crime to know his words and don't attempt to abide. The fool searches for a sign. sign out the intelligent mind. I spit rhymes, you know I kick rhymes like every day. You can tell I'm sincere from just the things that I say. Try to talk to the kids, but they lost in the streets. I try to show them the way. The Lord has showed it to me. Hey, my brother, be free. You ain't gotta still go. I know that life beat you up, got you stuck on the rope. Hey, what did Christ die for? He died to save your soul.
So what does that make her?
To be the light to everybody you know. Go ahead and show me. Let me see what's really going on. Let me see the truth. I want to show me. Let me see what's really going on. Let me see the truth. I want to show me. Let me see what's really going on. Let me see the truth. I want to show me. Let me see what's really going on.
So my mama and her mama is sisters, okay? So don't play with my mama at all, and don't play with my nanny because she dead.
I'm not
My mama and her
playing
mama is
with
sisters.
Hold on.
Okay, so don't play with me, my girl. Okay? Oh, hold on. Don't play with me.
Number one.
Number two, don't play with me. If she gonna say something and you gonna invite me in here, she gonna say facts and facts only.
No. Listen. Number one, watch your mouth with my loud.
Number two, tell her stay facts. I'm not watching no model unless she gonna stay facts.
Watch your mouth on my
Watch your mouth. So if she ain't gonna...
Y'all gonna have to show me what's really going on.
It's okay, but we was trying to get the music.
Y'all gonna have to show me what's really going on.
Yeah, you ain't. No, it ain't. None of that ratchet shit.
As I walk through the valley of death, I see these addicts on the corner steady battling death. They gon' let that rock take away the last of their breath. Watch the flesh decay until there ain't nothing left. Mercy, what is it that influenced you to be Republican? We struggling while everybody siding with the Democrats. We playing straight into their hand, you ain't seeing that? Freedom of speech, are y'all really still believing that? Well, if y'all do, please tell me where y'all keep it at. Cause we ain't free in the ghetto where my people at. We gotta think, don't listen to social media. Cause all it's doing is confusing guys people love. I seen enough, the schools are so corrupt. You setting your child's future, they setting your child up. Children don't wanna listen, they learning to give up. Stick them into a prison and lock the cell up. Had to show me, let me see what's really going on. Let me see the truth.
You can't come in here like that.
Let me see what's really going on. Let me see the truth.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the bottom of it.
Into the grip of the enemy's fingertips. Falling from grace. Fell on my face when I tripped. Stripped out of my pride. Naked, I'm trying to hide. Who gon' see me cry? If God has closed his eyes, I feel dirty inside. Unworthy to rise. I'm out here living check to check. Just surviving the time. It's a crime to know which words and don't attempt to abide the fool. Searches for a sign, not the intelligent mind. I spit rhymes, you know I kick rhymes like every day. You can tell I'm sincere.
You want to tell her you love her and you just wanted to be in a relationship with her?
Yeah, knowing that it bothers me that I'm her only daughter and she does not know me. Like the things, like the other grandmother knows me way better. Like it's just certain things that I would not say, would not do, and she misunderstands. She don't understand me. She misjudged me. She assumes a lot of stuff. She's a fucking asshole. She assumptions. And while I was in Costa Rica, she asked me a question. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't have to open up and tell you anything. And then I open up and tell you the truth, and she tells me I'm lying when I'm telling the truth. I'm just saying a whole bunch of stuff. She keeps saying a whole bunch of things, just lies about me and the father that really upsets me. Like,
That hurt you? Hurt your feelings?
yes, like she says, oh my gosh, I've been through it with this lady. I don't want a close relationship with her anymore. That's what I wanted in my 20s.
Yeah, because you feel like every time you do, you wind up hurting yourself. And so after the thing in Costa Rica, how did you get back into another relationship with her after that?
That's the thing, how I am, okay, that's the thing how I am. I have a forgiving heart no matter what a person did to me. It's like Babylon family members. I have Babylon brothers that did some fucked up shit and never apologized to me. When we lived in Chicago, I don't want to get off topic, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But he never apologized to me, and I forgave him. Did some illegal stuff in my car. I had my own transportation in Chicago. They did some illegal shit. And he never apologized. I had my car towed and everything. Never apologized.
Okay, so how did you get back in the relationship? We don't want to incriminate nobody, but how did you get back in the relationship dealing with her again after she did that in Costa Rica? I'm not understanding.
For years, she have called Child Protective Service before. I always forgiven her, and just I don't hold. If a person do me wrong, it don't stay. I don't stay like upset about it for too long. It's like it fades away. It's like it don't matter what a person do to me. I mean,
you just forgive. Yeah. I know how to go.
Yeah. And plus, she's my Babylon mother. She's my mother, so I've always.
So.
Just the fact.
Then you found Carbonate. You found me.
I found you when I was in a hotel. So
in Costa Rica.
I know when I left Costa Rica. I was there for almost a year.
How'd you lose your home?
Because when we were in Costa Rica for almost a year, we had moved back to Michigan, and before we moved to Costa Rica, we had a year lease, and then I had already planned in my mind. I was preparing in my mind. Well, I was planning, supposed to prepare in my mind to move to Costa Rica, and I was gonna stay. I wasn't gonna come back. And so our lease was up, so we didn't renew the lease. So when we actually moved back to Michigan, after we left Costa Rica, we moved back to Michigan, and we were homeless, because we were living in the tropics. So when we we lived in a hotel, and while we were in the hotel, we were looking for an apartment, for a home for us, So you know how they have those hotels where you can have a hotel room for a week. Mm-hmm. And I didn't find Carbonation until I was still homeless in a hotel. I found
With your kids?
Yeah. It was the other grandmother paid for our hotel. She paid for our airline ticket back to Michigan.
So your baby daddy's mother has really been supportive to you.
Yes, like financially supportive. The relationship that me and the other grandmother have is a good relationship. That's a relationship I wish that me and my real mother had, because she listens to me. My Babylon mother, I talk to her. She cuts me off.
But that it's not her fault.
I know.
No. I'm talking about it's not her fault. She's that way.
Yeah.
It's not your fault that she's that way, but something happened to her to make her that way.
Oh yeah.
So you got and I know it hurts, but you got to understand why she like that.
Yes.
Maybe life did her dirty. That's her response to it. Hurt people.
Yes.
So we got to forgive her, but you don't got to deal with her still.
Yeah.
So now you get into the knowledge. You in a hotel. You find me. What was your thoughts? You like?
Yeah. I used to say coincidence a lot. I was like, oh, what a coincidence. Because when I was in a hotel, I seen, I needed to know more about melanin, because my Babylon brother, James, the way he was talking about melanin, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I had to research more about it, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I went on YouTube and I searched for, I needed to know more about it, because he talks with passion, and what he was saying really, like, what he was saying, I wasn't comprehending what he was saying. So that's how I found.
You did some research. Oh, you just searched melanin. You found me?
Yeah. Just like heat and melanin. I don't know how I typed it in the search engine, but on YouTube. And that's how I found you. And this is when you were in Costa Rica, and then I was like, my response was, oh wow, what a coincidence. I was just in Costa Rica, and Yeah, and I just been glued to you ever since. Like, you know, I was really like intrigued, like really curious. I needed to know more, and I just started really like researching, going through all the videos, and that's when you was, well, you still doing a lot of lives, but when you was doing lives, I was on all the lives, and just like listening to the information, and then my response was, oh my gosh, like he's speaking the truth. You know, and then I was just like really just fascinated and just amazed.
So you had joined us before, years back, maybe like a year and a half back?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is my second time here, you know. And yeah, I was with Carbonation. Yeah, it's been about a little over a year ago. Like I left like around July.
Yeah, it was in Mexico. You came to Mexico, yeah.
2018, and I was here for a couple weeks.
Yeah. You went back and got your mind right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So now let's fast forward to today. Why didn't you take your children?
Because you know what, just the situation with how my Babylon mother did in Costa Rica, and
You want to bring that into my life?
Yes, like drama. It would have been a bunch of drama because just all those false allegations.
There's trauma anyway.
Yeah. All those false allegations that y'all trolls been saying about Chief that we already know that isn't true. My Babylon mother would have been saying those same things.
She would have tried to get me in trouble on some pedophile type
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. She would definitely say that because because in her mind she thinks just like she done lied and said that the children's father had like hurt, raped, molested the children when that never happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, yes, I've been through it with her.
Oh,
Where my oldest daughter, we took her to 2-3 different doctors to check to see if she still have her hymen. I've been through it. The police came to the house. On the paper, it said that me and Robert was physically abusing the children. I never beat my children. I'm not that type of mother. She lied on me on paper. I seen it. And then when I confronted her about it, she denied it. No, I didn't say you. I said Robert. I seen both of our names on the paper.
Damn.
Like she have lied to me. The police, I got to see the police open up. They checked Joshua to make sure he wasn't messed with. I got to see them do that. The police officer.
The police officer.
The police officer, you know, put a glove to make sure he hasn't been messed with. And then she's like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to get a second opinion. I'm going, so we had to take...
Wait. The police officer did what to your son?
They had to make sure...
What?
On the paper. Oh, my God.
So you watched them with a glove exam?
She lied.
A police officer examined your son?
Yes, because she lied to say, Robert, he's not that type of person. I would not be with a guy like that. He's not that type of person.
Wow.
I would not.
Oh, wow. Damn. So wait. The police officer puts on a glove and does that to the child in front of you?
Yes. Yes, she lied and said that he was them. And around that time I had my transportation. I drove. Okay, I had to be at work. Let me say this. I had to be at work at 8 a.m. I drove. They were in daycare. New Changes Early Learning Center. Creflo, y'all know about Creflo Dollar? My children was at that daycare center. I had my own tracker transportation, working at Ross Clothing Store. I have to be at work at 8 a.m. I get up, he's already gone to work, the children's father. So I drove them to daycare, then I went to work. And then after work, I picked them up, we drove back home. To the other grandmother, we was staying with her. I was not staying with my mom at the Babylon mother at that time, okay? And I was around my children the whole fucking time. So if that would have had happened, that means that I would have had witnessed them getting raped. If that would have had happened, and I have not witnessed that, I'm not that type of person.
Damn. So you had to see them do that to your son?
Yes, because on the paper, she called the police.
But why didn't they went and take it to a doctor? Why the hell would a police officer examine your son in front of you?
To make sure it's no type of abuse going on, or
This was a white officer?
Yeah, it was like a few police officers that came when I drove up. When I drove up to her home, the police was just sitting there waiting on me. And then I got to read the paper. And my Babylon mother, I've been through it with her.
Damn.
I had to export. It was a time when we was out dark. Right before I left her house, we was in the dark almost 2 weeks without electricity. And then the other grandmother came and you know.
So let's get this right here. Whoa. Damn.
Barbara has been a blessing to us, and she keeps talking shit about her.
Okay, so wait. So you actually sent the papers to your baby father's mother.
Yes.
That's why they saying that they didn't get the paperwork, because you want to give custody to your kids to Barbara,
yes,
which is his mother.
Yes.
You don't want them with her.
No, the states will take my children if I give them to my Babylon mother. She's mentally unstable. If you look at her record in 2004, when we was living in Skokie, Illinois, she was diagnosed with being bipolar.
Okay, all right, so why did you make sure the kids were in Barbara's possession before you left?
2 of them were. The 2 babies were with Barbara.
So they are with Barbara still? So why didn't you make sure that they had that Barbara had custody before you left?
That's a good question, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not flawless. I'm able to catch some of my, things where I could have did certain things better. That would have made more sense to make sure that she had custody before I left. So since I've been here, I've been trying to.
So now you sending custody papers to Barbara. Barbara has got that's what I seen. I seen you send somebody some papers.
Yes.
And so Barbara is in contact with you. She's supporting you and all of this. And she's willing to take the kid. She's taking the kid.
Stripped out of my pride, naked I'm trying to hide. Who gon' see me cry if God is
because this is the thing. Like y'all trolls saying all this stuff about I love my children, I love myself, they are me. And I care for them, of course, and that's the thing. I want them to be with, I want to do what's best for them. And them being with their other grandmother is best for them. My Babylon mother is not able to take care of them.
So I guess people are upset about you leaving them before handling that correctly.
Yeah.
So, but Barbara is going to take them.
Yeah.
She's okay. I'm receiving text messages from your Babylon mom right now. She's wilding out. That lady is.
That's the thing. She has never respected me as an adult. She has never respected me as a mother. And I expressed myself in 2012 about that.
It's okay.
Never. And I've always displayed.
So it's like I think the universe kind of protected me by you coming out here without the kids, because she would have had me jam the fuck up on some.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. She would have. I know you very well, Cheryl. Yes.
Okay, but so the important thing is that the kids are going to be okay. You did send the custody papers to Barbara, which I seen.
Yeah.
Barbara's going to be getting custody of the children. What do you think your Babylon mom is going to do about resisting that? She's going to resist? You think she's going to resist?
Cheryl does very spiteful things when she don't get her way. She's a fucking brat.
Okay, so that when the government comes and gets the kids, it gives it to Barbara, right? Right?
Yeah.
Then, do you think that maybe then the children can come see you, and Barbara will be like cool with them
Yeah, I would think so.
letting you get them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you couldn't do it with her.
No.
So maybe that's why it happened like this.
Yes.
So if you give custody to Barbara, then Barbara can actually let you get your kids. But then that doesn't stop her from making the circumstances crazy by saying, I'm doing something to the kids or some shit like that. So it maybe, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just, this is like a, hey, the universe is protecting me and what I'm doing here by not letting it happen. So, but you did, but you're good. You're good. You gave it. You got the papers to Barbara, and that's why they're like, we ain't get no email, because you don't want them to have custody of the kids. You wanted them to have. You wanted Barbara to have custody. And that's who you've been in contact with.
Yes, because their living conditions isn't good. Like.
Yeah, but I think that the public is like, then why would you leave your kids there if it's not good?
Two of them was with the other grandmother, and then the 2 teenagers was with the uncle, the Babylon uncle.
Okay, okay. So now they're back with her. They're all back with your Babylon
right
mom.
Right now, I don't know where they at. Like, I don't know what Babylon family member home they're at.
But you did give custody to.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Right.
Yes.
So that's where the paperwork's been going. So. Damn.
I spit rhymes, you know I kick rhymes like every day. You can tell I'm sincere from just the things that I say.
Seems like you running from your moms.
What they lost in the streets, I try to show them the way. The Lord has showed it to me.
No, I just know how she is, you know.
I know that life beat you up, got you stuck on the rope. Hey, what did Christ die?
You trying to do your best in your own life.
Yeah.
You trying to elevate in your own life. You know what I'm saying?
And I cannot be around her.
All right, so what we gonna do? That's the business. We gonna open up the lines. I'm gonna close this live out. We gonna open back up for a Q&A. Y'all call in and talk directly to Bambi.